Greetings, travelers. It's me, Kevin T, the Anomaly, here with Beeblebum.
Hey, hey.
And today we're going to give a tutorial of the teleportation bridge. The bridge that we came up with for the short-range teleporters in order to traverse large areas in a single jump. So what we're going to do here is we're going to first show you a demonstration of what we built, and then we're going to build a version of it so that you may do the same thing on your build. So I'm going to head over to the teleportation entrance or exit, depending on which side you're coming from. And the reason that we came up with this was Beeble and I have a base near each other on our research and development moon. Neri invited us to. And as you can see, my base is over here, and it's about 674 units away. And, you know, we would be working separately on our bases, and all of a sudden one of us would go, oh my god, I just discovered something, or ooh, look what I just did. So we'd be like, all right, I'll be right over. And, you know, we'd either DLX shuffle over, or, you know, we would run over or whatever. So we decided, okay, well, I'll put 3 teleporters out, and he put 3 teleporters out. The distance between my base and Beeblebum's base. And there was a big gap in the middle. Since the short-range teleporters, you're only allowed to go 200 units per set. Well, we had 700 units of distance to traverse. And we were looking at the mess of teleporters we had strewn across the planet, and we were like, there's got to be a way to make this easier and a better way to go about this. So we put our brains together and came up with the teleportation bridge, which was only possible due to another dual discovery of ours, which was the rebirth of the Tier 2 glitch technique, or now as we're referring to it as the Tier 2 Plus technique, which Beeblebum has a tutorial on that on his channel, and I will be making one shortly. But for now, we're just going to demonstrate our teleportation bridge, and then we are going to build one to show you how it's done.
Zoop! I will follow him just that you see how quickly we get on the other side.
It's that quick. So as you can see, you know, if Beeble wants to camera his, you know, if he wants to scope down to his base, you can see the amount of distance between my base and his base.
So, and this is very easily extendable if you would have, we could even easily reach 2000 U if you want to do that in this way.
I'm going to shoot back over to Beeble's side.
Yoop.
This still makes me giggle every time. Now we're trying to keep this tutorial a little loose, you know, for people, and just kind of have fun showing stuff. Just you know, what it is. Let's look over here at what we actually have going on here, and then we'll show you how to put it together. It's actually really simple once you know how to do it. Like everything. Alright, if you want to explain what's going on here, Beeble.
Yep. Alright, so as you can see, there's 2 teleporters here that have been glitched together on the same point, but they have been rotated. So both of them are opposite sides of each other, but on the same center point. And as you can see, there is also 2 teleport cables that are directed to the other teleporters on each side. So this part interacts just as a bridge, just as a relay station, nothing more.
Alright, let's head over to the setup area, and let's get this started for everybody to see how to do it and add it to their own build. What we're going to do is, since Beeble is using the camera, he's going to explain what it is we're doing, and I'm going to build it as he explains.
Alright. So we're going to start off with 1 teleporter here, and that's on the first platform where Kevin is actually standing. So if we put 1 teleporter here, that is placed sideways on the platform. Because you have to take in mind that the same direction you're stepping inside the teleporter, that's also the direction you're going to step out of it. So we have to rotate it that way. Yeah, so that way, this is our first teleporter. Now, in the center point, we will have to put 2 teleporters. Now, by doing that, we need to put first a connection point by wires, so we can use the adjacency glitch here. So you put a wire from the middle to both sides of the platform. So you have a connection point in the middle, but with the possibility to change directions on these wires.
There's the first wire.
Yeah, so you can see here from the center point, there's one wire going to the outside, and there's one that is going to go to from the middle again to the other side as well. And there we go. So now there's 2 wires that are connected in the middle, outside to the outside of the floor panel. So if you go into the menu, you will have your wire here, and as you can see, it is possible to rotate this wire connection here in the middle, which will allow you to adjacency glitch from that point to a teleporter. So Action Pants Gaming will be showing this now, how he glitches both of these on the same location but opposite sides. So that's one direction, and that's the other direction. So now the teleporter has been placed in the center point but on the opposite sides, so we will be able to connect these later on when we need to. Okay, so what we have left now is on the other side, the last platform, we have to place another teleporter, but that one has to be opposite of the first teleporter that we placed first. So now it's possible to just power up all of the teleporters. So now you can see that these teleporters are going to be powered now by Action Pants Gaming.
And I'm going to power them, each separately, just so you see. Obviously, there's ways where you can, do this more cleanly, but we're just trying to show you.
So as you can see now, all 4 teleporters are powered. Now what's remaining is the teleporter cable as the last part. So you can see here, because we also rotated the teleporters in the right direction, it's now very easy to just connect these teleporters in line. So you can see the first teleporter has the access point on top for the teleport cable, and this one will just be pulled straight to the other teleporter that has been placed in the same direction. And now we do the same with the other teleporter, which will now be connecting to the outside, which is the last teleporter where you will be stepping out or in as well. And that's it. That's how you bridge the 2 teleporters. So there is only one floor tile in the middle. Imagine that you can actually make these 200U away from each other. If you want to extend this further, you will have to make an extra bridge that is in the middle there, which will then extend it to 600U.
And beyond.
And beyond. And you can see that Action Pants Gaming is already trying out, and you see it works perfectly.
Something to keep in mind with the teleporter bridge though. Because the game doesn't quite realize you're going to be traveling that quickly, that much distance, when you step off the exit platform, the terrain may not render in time, and you may fall through the terrain. You're traveling so much distance so quickly that the game does have a bit of time catching up to render the terrain.
That's certainly something to keep in mind, because we have been falling to the planet a few times.
Just a couple, 2, 3.
And that's how you make a teleporter bridge.
It's really that simple to do, and there are many other applications for this. Just using your imagination on what you might be able to do. So we'd just like to thank you for checking out our tutorial. We can't wait to see what everybody does with this, what other different ideas people may come up with the bridging portion of this. Keep an eye on Beeblebum's channel and my channel. Who knows what we might come up with next. We tend to get a little nutty sometimes here on our research and development moon, and we've been very, very fortunate enough to come up with some really great techniques to share with the community, and we both, I know, really look forward to seeing what people do with these techniques, and hopefully we'll come up with some new ones. And until the next time, this has been me, Kevin C. the Anomaly,
and me, Beeblebum. Thank you very much for stopping by. And we hope you will be using this in your future builds, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
See you all. Bye bye.